What is going on, you guys? Alright, I am back with a Kingdom Hearts video. Oh yeah, I know y'all have been waiting quite some time for me to do this, but I'm finally here with a Kingdom Hearts video. Now, I haven't done a story time video in general in quite some time, so might as well combine the two. And I just want to tell y'all my whole experience with Kingdom Hearts and why it means so much to me. Alright, so starting with how it started with me. Okay, so me and my sister have always been big fans of Disney. And we watched this movie repeatedly when we were very, very little called Mickey's House of Villains. And there was a promo for this game, and all you hear is the epic battle music playing in the trailer, and it shows Sora with the Keyblade just lifting it up in the air to start out the trailer. And then it shows Donald and Goofy, and it shows the fight scene between him and Riku toward the very end, and a whole bunch of other stuff that's like out of context. And it says Kingdom Hearts. It says ready for everyone. And it says Squaresoft, because that was the name of Square Enix back then. And I guess one of us begged our parents to get the game. And at first, all I really did with Kingdom Hearts 1 was just play the beginning just to have an excuse to run around Disney Islands. But once I took this, the game actually seriously, I could not get past, Deep Jungle. And then there was a time that some time had passed, and Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, and we got Kingdom Hearts 2. I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 before I beat Kingdom Hearts 1. And I gotta tell you, I think with Kingdom Hearts 2, I think that's the one game out of not just the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm talking Sly Cooper, Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, or any other game. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is the one game I played the most in my life. And I've never gotten tired of it. Playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time was an experience. And plus, with Kingdom Hearts 2, at first, I did the whole, get to the tutorial and then just delete the save file, start over, just because I wanted to get to know Roxas more, because I loved the segment where you are just running around as Roxas, and that whole tutorial storyline. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel. Anyway, so I would play Kingdom Hearts 2 on repeat throughout my second year of 4th grade, and then throughout most of my 5th grade year, and obviously before we moved here from Texas, I beat Kingdom Hearts 1 at least once before we moved here. And I gotta tell you, Kingdom Hearts 1, when you get to Ansem, Secret of Darkness, that's a very hard-ass fight to beat. Billy Zane, if I ever meet you in real life, I'll kick your ass. It wasn't until 6th grade that I played Rechain of Memories for the first time. And I've been on record as to say that I didn't like Rechain. In fact, literally last week, Sohaib and I were texting back and forth because of my last video. And he sent me a clip from this old video of mine where I say this. The first one. And also Rechain of Memories, which is absolute shit, because you attack using cards, which is stupid. Yeah, my opinion of Rechain has changed. I'll get to why in a little bit. But after Rechain, I got stuck on Ursula. And then because I was being bullied so much because people thought that me being into Kingdom Hearts was gay or whatever, I was bullied into giving it up. Right as I was partially through Days, I think I got stuck on the mission where you're Roxas and you're going to find Xion right before it's revealed that she lost the ability to use the Keyblade. And I got stuck on that part, and I didn't know what the hell to do. I did not know what to do. And my foster brother, I guess you can call him, who was our neighbor in Texas, who used to play the games with me and my sister, and we would just obsess over the story. He borrowed the DS like little chip thing for days, and he lost it. So that pissed me off, and I gave up playing Kingdom Hearts for the longest time, until about, I want to say, my sophomore year. No, my junior year of high school. On the PS3, I got 1.5 Remix, which is a collection of Kingdom Hearts 1, Rechain, and I think Days, like the cinematic movie version of Days, where it's just the cutscenes. I would play Kingdom Hearts 1, and I did not want to play Rechain, and I did not know the story of Shion until like much later, so I did not bother with the Days movie. So for a while I just sort of gave that up. And then my senior year of high school, I got 2.5 for my birthday, and I gotta tell you, 2.5 gave me some hell, because part of my OCD, I could not play a PS3 game in here. It had to be like in the living room or whatever, or else I'll have an entire week of bad luck, unless the following week is a week that we would be out of school for at least a week. So like Thanksgiving break wouldn't do, but Christmas break, spring break, and summer break. You get the point? And Birth by Sleep, I was confused as hell. Because I saw Ventus, I immediately think Roxas. Because again, I did not play Birth by Sleep when it first came out. Because it was originally just for PSP. You couldn't get it for PS3. You had to get it for PSP. And I did have a PSP when we first moved here, but it broke to the point where you couldn't hear the sound, and my dad said that he would take care of it, but I never heard back for some reason. But anyway, so I never got to like really play Birth by Sleep during its original release. And thankfully around this time I had met Stephanie, and whenever I would be at her house, I would just be watching her play the game, because Kingdom Hearts is one of those games where like you can watch someone else play, and it's fun to watch other people play it, but it's also fun to play it yourself. And she would always be playing Rechain, because Rechain was her favorite. And now that I've played through it, both Sora's story and Riku's story, I understand why. But I didn't really play the games myself when I was over there. I was mostly like cracking jokes, and like we were talking about the game series and while she was playing it. And it wasn't until like my senior year that, you know, I started to actually participate in the game. And I gotta tell you, we were using Maya's old Twitch stream account, and we were a laugh riot. Like, we would be cursing, like, "Oh, you mother," you go down the shop, buy yourself a loaf of bread, and smack yourself over the head with it, Riku. That's bullshit. "Oh, Riku, you tucky-legged bitch." And we would just be cursing out. So, if you were around Stephanie, that sort of thing was not out of the ordinary. But anyway, so I played through Ven's story, and he has a pretty interesting story arc. And then later on, I played through Terra's story, and then Aqua's story. And Birth by Sleep does not get as much love as it should. And then I watched the Recoded movie. Okay, Recoded is the worst Kingdom Hearts game. Not Rechain, Recoded. It's pointless. It serves very little to the plot. It's basically a retread of the first game and Rechain put together. The only thing that makes it bearable is your Sora at the very end and you get to fight Roxas. And some time goes by, and of course Stephanie passes away. And we made a pact that we would always be fans of Kingdom Hearts. We will always keep the fandom alive in some way, shape, or form. And if Jesse McCartney, the voice of both Roxas and Ventus, ever came to town, we would go see him live. And we would definitely play Kingdom Hearts 3 to the fullest. We would play Kingdom Hearts 3 every waking moment right after getting it. And then after she passed away, I didn't play Kingdom Hearts for a while. And then I started to play the games again after having a heart-to-heart conversation with my friend Ayla. Because if you've seen the video like from 2017 where I rant about how I've been single for so long, that video, I think it's in my favorite videos I've ever made playlist. But yeah, like literally after that video was up, Ayla saw it and she hit me up. We had this long conversation. If you've seen the video, you'll know what I mean. And all the feelings I had in that video were just taken away from this conversation. I turned on the PS3, started playing Kingdom Hearts 1 again, started playing the games again, got through, halfway through Rechain, stopped at the fight with Vexen and Twilight Town because it annoyed the hell out of me. I just gave up. Then a few years later, Kingdom Hearts 3 finally comes out. And yeah, I was there. I pre-ordered it on the day after my birthday in 2017 because I owed it to Stephanie. And I pre-ordered it, and I drove like a madman to get to the mall where I pre-ordered it at the GameStop. Because at the midnight release, at the release where if you pre-ordered the game, you get it the night before before the rest of the world gets it. I showed up a half hour before the actual event, and I talked to this one guy that I bumped into, and we had like an entire half-hour conversation about the games. And I told him all about how I got like 2.8. Like I bought it with, it was the first Kingdom Hearts game I technically bought with my own money. And how, because he had heard that Dream Drop Distance was useless. I told him, no, that's bullshit. You gotta play it. It's really fun. It's really good. And 0.2 Birth by Sleep, the game that actually leads into Kingdom Hearts 3. I played that game and I beat it like 2.5 hours. And I didn't die once. And just, the second I got the game, I raced home. And from 9:30 p.m. that night until 2 a.m. I was playing the game because I was instantly obsessed. And for the next like month and a half or so, every waking moment I had, I was playing the game. Because I was just like, yes, finally, after all this time, after all this waiting, finally. And people don't like the ending because they say it retconned a lot of stuff, but I actually really like it. And Melody of Memory that came out not too long afterward, yeah, it doesn't get talked about very much, but it's a really good game. I definitely recommend it. And so, like, yeah, I've been taking a break from Kingdom Hearts stuff because, well, stuff just keeps getting in the way and blah, 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 blah. But now I'm doing another playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm just really psyched for what the future holds for the series. And I was looking for it when I first started filming, but yeah, y'all know. Last year, Jesse McCartney came to town, and I went and saw him, and I got his new album's new stage, and it's autographed. Even though I've sort of like drifted away from the Kingdom Hearts series for a long time, I'm back. It's a place in my heart. And I'll definitely keep going for Stephanie. In fact, this necklace I'm wearing has a picture of Stephanie. That's actually my home screen on my phone. But it's my way of keeping her close. So that's my whole story with Kingdom Hearts and how much it means to me and how much, like it's impacted my life. And I'm just so thankful for this series because I just cannot imagine what my life would be if I never discovered Kingdom Hearts, if I never picked up the controller and played that first game, if I had never, was introduced to Roxas, if I never went through absolute hell and needed an escape. I'm just so thankful for the series. And now y'all know why. The Kingdom Hearts community, we are one of the most loyal fan bases on the planet. And we're not going anywhere. Until next time, stay positive and stay awesome, everyone. See ya.